Josh ain't never been live. What's going on, everyone?
What's
What's going
up?
on this WTF Wednesdays? We always love to kick it off on the Wednesday. How everybody doing out there?
I'm doing
Apologize,
great.
a couple minutes late. My MacBook likes to remove Chrome, and that's the only way you can stream. So we'll get that fixed. But what's going on out there, everyone? How you fellas doing?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. Just I'm looking forward to getting the second member of our media team, Mr. Joshua Burks. I'm looking forward to getting his story out there today, so everybody can get familiarized with who is part of the administrator, the background team, to make all this greatness that we have going on the front end happen. So I'm just super excited for what we have today.
Oh yeah. So with that being stated, Mr. Joshua, aka Mish, aka My Pain. What's going on, man? Talk to the people.
What's up, y'all? What's up? One of the little you know what I mean? The little mentees in this little thing. No, WTF community.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Don't say what we doing is this little nothing. We don't do little things.
My
We do
bad, my
big
bad.
things.
I'm a I'm a little nervous, my first time, so I gotta, shake that nerve off and turn it into like excitement and all that
That
stuff.
part. You're not nervous. You're just excited because it's something new. So, hey, you all, this is the first time Josh went live. So, let me give you a little background. We're building the WTF team, and some of our mentees that have been through the program all had first dibs on everything that we're doing because we believe in reaching in before we reach out. We started that in Atlanta, Dimitri, if you
Mm-hmm.
remember.
Woo, epic.
It was so awesome. But and it's wisdom for everybody listening to this call because we always look outside ourselves for this and look outside our house for this and for that. And we look for fulfillment everywhere. Where in the Bible it says you have everything within you. And then once you surround yourself with great people, then you have everything around you. So while you're out there looking for this and looking for that, is right in front of you. And that's what I saw in Josh. He always had a passion for the program and he always wanted to help and step up. And he's the youngest one to ever come through the program. And he's a straight rock star. So now he's a social media manager, which essentially means he's going to be managing all of the social media for the WTF, making it look better than what my old butt did and Dimitri's millennial self did.
Yep,
We
yep.
got a Zoomer that's gonna take us to the next level, man, so that we can really get this message out and help some people. So I'm excited. We have our first mastermind next week where we're gonna be in Atlanta through P2P. We get to hang out with Coach Dimitri and
Yes.
yeah, he got him a couple coins to get him some gear, going. But
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
man, welcome to the team, Josh. I'm excited. I'm always excited. Like we always rocking. But yeah, now to have him in a position because here's for everybody listening, here's the vision for this. After we start expanding even more and more, this soon to be 16-year-old is gonna hire him a team that reports to him. Like, think about that at 16, he's gonna be running his own team and getting paid to do it. Like, how
Yeah.
many of us boy, I wish I could have ran into that at 16.
Nah, this is good, man. And what we're doing right here on this live, and what we did last week with Josh's brother Xavier, that whether they realized it or not, they're in training. Like we strategically started them through the program, had them go through the curriculum, graduate, understanding the actual fundamentals of what we're teaching here in the academy, and then we put them in a position to where they're leaders because it's one thing to teach them something, but we really don't know if they know what we really taught them or if they really learn what we taught them unless we put them to the test. So we put them in leadership positions to put them in a position to where they have to apply what they've learned, right? So it's not just enough to get a piece of paper or a digital certificate. Oh, you passed WTF Academy. Okay, then what? But
Right.
see, this is the whole process. We put the teams through the curriculum. We teach them what they need to know, and then if they show interest in leadership positions, if they want to go ahead and elevate their career and their skill set to a whole new level in business and entrepreneurship, then we have a spot here at the WTF for them if they are serious. And Josh and his brother Xavier definitely showed that they were serious throughout the program.
Yeah.
And after they finished, they expressed their interest, and we definitely made it work. So this is not the end all be all. This is just the start. So,
The beginning.
Josh is 15 going on 16, and, he's definitely mature for his age. So we're definitely going to stretch him and push him to be great.
Yeah. And to piggyback on what you said, Dimitri, which is great, is that what I vision for Joshua, for Xavier, and for everybody is because we're not hiring employees, we're hiring teammates. We're bringing on teammates because the team, you're strong as your weakest link. So it doesn't matter if I'm strong, if Dimitri's strong, if Xavier's strong, if Josh isn't, then we have a weak link. So our whole chain can snap from that one weak link. So what we do here at the WTF is we build everyone up. Yes, you have to show the initiative by going through the program, but after the program, we build you up because what I see for Josh is that he's going to have a social media company, social media management company, where he actually does it not just for WTF, but for a lot of you coaches out there. To be honest, some of you coaches that are Gen Zers like me, we don't want to do all this social media stuff, y'all. We do it because that's the thing to do. That's the world we live in. Do we want to do it? No. So if there's something, this is where procrastination becomes wisdom. If you find yourself procrastinating with something, you need to get somebody else more qualified to do it. Now, Joshua, with his qualifications, is none. He didn't have a certification, a degree. None of that matters when you're dealing with the WTF, because what mainly matters is the fact that you're willing to go above and beyond, and you have a passion for this, and you want to help people just like you, because he's prepping himself to start training his peers, bringing in his peers. What happens if Joshua gets 6 of his peers to sign up through the mentorship? Just from his, you know how much money you're gonna get for doing that, boy. Look, anyway, but Josh, we doing too much talking. Let's hear from you, man. Just talk about some of the things that's happened since you joined the mentorship. Good things. We never talk about bad. Not that many bad things have happened, but think about the good things, just the change in your mindset since you joined the mentorship.
Basically, yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So basically, this mentorship has has changed my whole mindset. I used to be a very kind of immature kid. You know what I mean? Just cause problems. Want to fight people and all that other stuff. But like now, it's like this mentorship has matured me, teach me the ways of money, and how knowledge is key,
Yeah.
in everything, and yeah, basically just wins on wins, you know what I mean, just focus on the wins, like focusing on losses will bring losses to you, so like
Talk
when you
about some of your wins.
like one win for me, basically, um I was inspired by Mr. WTF to make like kind of shirts for him or whatever. I mean I brung the idea away. I mean I wouldn't say I actually made them, but like I brung the idea there. I
You
brung the
played a
idea
part.
there, and it really motivated me to push on with this WTF stuff. You know what I mean? Like I see how I'm doing so good with making the designing and all that other stuff. Helping him with his social media, helping him with his whatever like that's behind the scenes or whatever. You know what I mean? It really I'm very motivated from it. From what we're doing here and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
What happened with track?
Oh, track, man.
Yes.
I want to say, my first year running track, FYI, you know, but you know, basically my first meet. I want to say I was talking to Dimitri and Mr. WTF. I was saying, man, I'm extremely nervous about this race. I think I'm gonna lose,
Mm.
man. They told one thing. They told me, turn that nervousness into excitement and energy towards your race. And what did I do? Did that.
Did that.
Turns out, got third place my first meet. Third place.
Let's
My first
go.
meet.
Let's
Next meet.
go.
Next meet on first place at the first place at the first place. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's
Win
like
after win after
win after
win. That's what I'm
win.
talking. All we do is win over here. Let's
Right.
go.
Man never did track before this year. Never
Right.
had the
First year.
confidence to, just
Mm.
wouldn't do it. And then with the building of that confidence, because break down the word confidence. The root word for confidence is confide. And you confide, if you break that down, that's trust. So your confidence comes from you trusting in yourself and in God. That's how you build your confidence. But the root word is confide, which means trust. So once you build that up and realize, man, you can have some fun with this, man, getting first place in the 200. And he was a sophomore.
Mm.
I wanna show y'all something. My first year running track, and I got a medal from it.
Let's
Yes.
Got a
go.
medal. First
Let's
year
go.
running track. You know, from my 4x2 relay or whatever. My relay team, we did pretty good. We got a medal, and that's just from the confidence this WTF has gave me, and the boost of excitement, confidence, energy, everything that this WTF mentorship gave me.
Yes. And that's what we're doing with all these young people out here, man. Like, I can't even say much more after that, Dimitri. Like
Yeah,
this,
let me just chime
yeah,
in. Let me
jump
just say,
in,
yeah, that's
man.
an amazing story, Josh. And I know you have many more wins that we've discussed during your time through the curriculum that you don't have time to share. But one thing that I want to bring to everyone's attention is that one way that we get the results that we get here at the WTF, similar to Josh and in other fields other than sports as well, is that WTF, as you all know, stands for what's the formula. But one other thing that WTF stands for is winning takes focus, right? And one thing that we teach our teams and teach the mentees that come through is to actually focus on the things that they can control. Because there are a lot of things that are outside of our control. There are many different factors that may impact the results that we get. But if we just focus on the things that are inside of our control, inside of the realm of our hands and inside the realm of our manipulation, then we can definitely increase the percentage of the amount of times that we win, because we're only focusing on the things that really matter, because the things that are outside of us, they matter, but not really, because we can't do anything about it. So don't even focus your energy on that. So if you want to win, come to the WTF, where we teach you how to win through focus. And there's a lot of
Yes.
different distractions out here. So you're definitely going to need us to help you, to show you that if you're not able to do that by yourself.
Absolutely. And that's the power of the community, like having different like-minded individuals all come together. We all know the rules of the universe when it comes to focus. Whatever you focus on will expand. I don't care what it is. If you focus on it, it's gonna expand and grow. So what I challenge everyone to do is, while we could talk about, yeah, this is my first race, I'm nervous, I'm not excited about it, it's people that's better than me, all you can focus on that and you're making it all up. Or you can flip that same focus and say, I'm excited, this is my first race, I don't care if I win or lose, I just want to do a good job, I just want to participate, I want to get it. And once you take that pressure off of you and put that focus on the win, man, I'm telling you, I was there when he was racing. It blew my mind. I said, what the? And I'm trying to do the P2P call while he's racing. And I have to manage that call. So I'm like, man, and then I'm looking up and, well, he gone. And my phone wasn't recording. It was just looking at him. I said, man, I never hit the button. But man, I never knew that about Josh. I mean, I knew he was always active and, excited and things like that. But to see him run, man, and he's doing this at 15. What do you think his racing ability is going to be at 17, 18? Come on, y'all. We talking about an Olympian. If he wants to do it, you literally be an Olympian or just a bad joker when it comes to racing. But you can do whatever you want to do if you focus on the wins. Stop focusing on the L's. I know they happen. We all go through life. Things pop up. I mean, it may be parents that are fighting you on what you want to do. It could be your peers. It could be your siblings that's going against what you want to do. But once you stand firm and say, I'm going to do this, your world just changes immediately. I'm talking about overnight. I just had a meeting with a doctor who did an experiment. This is a lover of God. I mean, it's a tremendous guy. He did an experiment where he complained for 48 hours about everything. He spoke down on everything he had for 48 hours. Within 48 hours, his car got broken in twice. Who car gets broken in twice in 48 hours? Damn. Bad thing after bad thing started happening to him for 2 days of him focusing on the negative. This is one of the most exciting people I've ever been around. Full of energy, hype. He wanted to show everyone that if you truly focus on the bad, it's going to reveal itself. It's going to show up. So taking that same concept and energy and turning it to the good, what's going to happen? It's going to show up. So I always tell people about the vehicle. And when you buy the car, it's so simple, but I got to repeat it. When you buy that car and you start focusing on that vehicle does what? It pops up everywhere. Same make, same model, same year, color. It just pops up and you're like, man, all these cars, maybe everybody bought the same car when I bought mine. No, they didn't. Those cars were there the whole time. You know why you never saw them? Because you didn't focus on them. Soon as you started focusing on that one vehicle, it shows up everywhere. Everybody that's ever bought a car will attest to this. Soon as you buy it and you start focusing on that vehicle, the vehicle shows up. They didn't just start making those cars. They've been there the whole time, but you didn't focus on it. So take that same concept, and all I want to focus on is wins. All I want to focus on is what I'm grateful for. All I want to focus on is anything that's not negative. And watch what happens. I'm telling you all, you have superpowers. You have things within you. Literally have superpowers of like the Avengers type superpowers, where you can speak things into existence. You can focus things into existence. You don't even have to say it. Saying it is even better. But when you focus hard enough, man, it's gonna show up. And I just love the fact that my guy focused. He's locked in. And hey, next week, he's coming to his first conference. He's definitely going to be the youngest in there unless Rosa bring one of her babies. But my guy is going to be, I want him to experience excellence in one room, 100, 200, however many people are going to be there. I want him to feel that energy, because you can watch a video, you can read up on something, but you don't feel the feeling until you're in the room. Like you watch a video and you get goosebumps and you get excited thinking about the video. What you think you're going to do in the room?
Right.
Man. So
Absolutely.
He gets to experience that next week. And we're doing some shopping at the mall, Dimitri. So he needs some gear. We need you to
Hey, I got you. Hey, it's on me. I got you. Yeah.
So, man, Josh, welcome to the team. I got one more quick thing to say. I got to say this, especially my guy Lonzy out there. What's good?
Mr.
Lonzy,
Green.
little bro. He all famous now. He was on, with Angela Yee. So he ain't answering my texts or nothing. I've been
Big
trying
time.
to. I gotta get on his schedule now. That he's big time, all in New York City and all that. But no, I had a meeting today with the Big Brothers Big Sisters. So last week, I was in an event with the Big Brothers and Big Sisters. They were sponsoring this, and I talked and I signed up. I said I want to be a big. I want to help kids any way I can, not just through my mentorship, but through anybody's mentorship. I want to speak to all of them. So I had a meeting with them last week. They sent me the paperwork. Of course, they do the background check. So I text the lady, I didn't even fill it out. I said, I did some research. Yeah, they don't hire felons or let them be part of the team, which I'm not working for them, by the way. It's not a 9 to 5. This is just me helping our kids. So today, after I had this meeting with the great Dr. Eddie Waller, man, this dude, like, you all are going to see him on one of these. But anyway, after meeting with him, talking about nothing but God talk, like that's all we talked about for 2 hours over lunch. We didn't even eat because we were so on fire with what we were talking about. Soon as I leave the building, the first call I get from Big Brothers Big Sisters. And I was like, yeah. She said, well, I talked with my director and we want to move forward because this policy has been in place for years and we've been wanting to change it. And we want to change the policy of the Big Brothers, Big Sisters, starting with you.
Sheesh.
Man,
Ooh.
come on, man.
Policy changer.
Man, if that ain't God, ooh, I ain't taking credit for nothing. This is God's work. Like, so now I'm literally going to be one of the first to ever work with Big Brothers, Big Sisters as a felon. And man, that's my guy showing out. He does it. All you have to do is show up and he's going to show out. We have so many. God did. That's right, Lonzy. God did. Hey, but we serve a great God, you all. And what I said yesterday on our live, and I know we're getting close, but I want to harp on this because some people didn't like this. And I don't care if you don't like it. I'm going to still say it. If you don't believe in yourself or you lack belief in yourself, the same thing applies to God. If you don't believe in yourself, it's impossible to believe in God. If you don't have confidence in yourself, it's impossible to have confidence in God. Why? Because he said you was made in his image and after his likeness. He said you have a part of God within you that we call spirit. And if you have God within you, what are you doubting? What are you complaining about? Do you serve a puny guy like Loki on what the Hawk did to Loki on the Avengers? That's your God? Then maybe that's the case. But what I'm going to say is that we serve such a great God that the more you believe in yourself, shows how much you believe in God. Because if you don't believe in God, then you're going to go about it thinking that your skill set can take you there. You're going to go about it thinking, if I put in enough work, I'm going to be successful. If I do this, I'm going to be successful. And guess what? Life going to be smacking you across your head. Bam. Motor just dropped out of your car. Bam. House broken in. Well, I'm a good person. I work my 9 to 5. I'm not a bad person. You don't believe. And you wonder why. And then you look back and look at rich people living their best life thinking, what's so good about them? They're not doing this. It's because they believe. Like, not your mindset. Get rid of mindset. Because a broke clock is right twice a day. That don't mean that it's right. Your mindset could be set to the wrong frequency. Your mindset could be set to the wrong thing. So now, yeah, I'm working on my mindset. But if your belief system is not intact, your mindset is off. They work together. You cannot have one without the other. You got to believe first, and then you can set your mind and reprogram your brain based on your belief system. So here at the WTF, that's why the very first formula that we teach is BS. Because your belief system, BS, is normally BS. Bull shoot. That stuff.
And let me jump in there real quick before we run out of time real quick. So just on the same kind of vein of information that Big E was just saying, Your mindset has a lot to do with how you look at the L's that you take in life. So here at the WTF, we don't look at the L's as losses. We've tuned our mindset to see the L's as lessons. So, like in Josh's instance, his first meet, he got third place, and then ever since then, he took that loss, turned it to a lesson, learned from that, and then made the necessary changes to then begin winning after winning after winning first place. E's standpoint, if you haven't heard E's story, grab his book. It's amazing. But many people would have written his life off a long time ago and called that a big L, the ultimate L. Some may have said. Some may have said. But E took that. He was strong enough mentally to turn that L that he took in his life, or those L's he took, and turn them into multiple lessons to then learn from them to pass those on to the people who are taking this curriculum. That's probably a big reason why he started this, to show people how he did it. And we're actually making changes in the next generation, right? So I'm saying all that to say that it's all about mindset. It's all about belief system, just like E said. And it's not all about manifesting those wins, because let's be honest, we're not going to always win. We're going to win more times than we lose if we do the right things, if we have the right formulas. But for those instances where we take those losses, it's important to understand that they're not losses, they're lessons. Yeah. And that comes back to that mindset and that belief system.
Hey, bro, let me say something about those L's. And Junior taught me this, as crazy as that sounds. But Junior taught me about when you get multiple L's, if with the right mindset and belief system, you can take both of those L's and put them together, and it's a W. Two L's, two losses, as you call them, put those together, you got a W now. You have a win. Because here's what about my story that people may not understand. I don't feel bad about nothing I went through. Like, you would think, man, my wife told me, she's like, why are you not bitter? Both times I went to prison, I was snitched on. Like, by friends, by real good friends, and it was 12 years, all that good stuff. But what I learned from the great Myron Golden, when he put it like this, he said, nothing in your life happened to you, it all happened for you. Because had I not went through what I went through, I could be like some of my other friends, dead, strung out on dope. Anything could have happened had I not went through what I went through. But because we go through our journey and get to a certain point, now we're able to pour back into people and really help bring them up. And that's why I do this, because I wish, using Josh for example, I wish anybody would have talked to me when I was 15 or 16. That's when I started selling crack, at 15. And because I didn't know nothing else. I ain't know what else to do. I knew I ain't want to work. I hated school. Definitely ain't going to the military. So what am I gonna do? Nobody was there for me. So I got down how I lived. I was in the hood. This is what the hood did. And I was smart. I was good at math. So that means you should be a drug dealer. As crazy as that sounds. But that's what we went through. But again, all of that happened for me. I don't feel like a victim at nothing that I went through. Even the ones that snitched. Both of them out there strung out on dope. And one locked back up in prison. I ain't spoke to him in 10 plus years and never will, ever. But again, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. For you to be able to tell your story, for you to be able to help somebody else out with all these L's and dubs that you've been taking your whole life, put that together and let's help people. And that's what we do here at the WTF. That's what our books are about. When Coach Dimitri talks about finance, Coach Dimitri, I'm going to put you out there, bro. I got to. Coach Dimitri is helping millionaires, multi-millionaires get their money right through crypto, through different financial advice. And they're paying him. These are millionaires. Now, you would think, well, a millionaire can do this, can do that. No, they're no different. Got a couple more zeros behind how much money they make. But we've sat with these guys. We've talked with them. We've eaten with them. We've danced with them. We've had fun, partying, kicking it. These are some regular people that put forth certain actions, and they took major action, massive action to achieve what they've achieved. And they're all doing great. And everyone listening to this can do the same thing once you lean into your purpose and get out of that victim stance that you're taking and stop. I mean, people will defend their lack. Think about that. How you know you losing and you're gonna defend it. Yeah, but I'm good. Good. But you just asked me for $20. You ain't good. So stop defending your lack. Understand that there's people out here that can help you move to the next level. We're not just doing this with the teenagers, we're doing this with adults. Anybody that comes across our path, we minister to them, we teach them, we pour into them. But some of y'all just, hey, I don't know what to tell you. Some of y'all just ain't gonna make it. But that's all right. We not focused on them. We focus on the wins. But you all, we're right at that time. So anything last, Coach or Josh?
No,
Nah,
sir.
man, I'm just blessed to have Josh along at such a young age, and I'm very fortunate to be able to have a positive influence on him and everybody else that comes through the curriculum and stays in the program. And yeah, just appreciate y'all's time for listening to us each and every week. And
Hey,
never
Lisa.
forget, y'all, WTF, winning takes focus.
Woo, focus, that part. All right, y'all. We're going to jump off. But remember, every Wednesday at 4 p.m. CST, we're going to be on here. We're going to have some guest speakers. All we talk about is wins. If you want to hear some positive stuff, get on this every Wednesday. Sign up. DM us if you want to get involved. DM us if you just want to know what we got going on. I mean, we're an open book. We're not hiding anything. There's no secret society or none of that. We want everybody to know the changes, the massive action that we're taking and the changes that are happening with these young people and these grown people, because we've been ministering to them too. So, hey, share this out with your friends. There's going to be a copy of this out there for those that are watching it. Anybody that has teenagers, you need to let them see this and see what we're doing over here, because the WTF is moving. All right, Josh, what you got? You got the last say, sir.
I mean, I ain't really got anything to say, man. You said it all, you know what I mean?
Let's
Like,
do it. How we end our meetings, though?
Oh yeah. So we gonna end off. We gonna do this. We gonna finish this week off with effort. With massive wins. You know what I mean? We gonna dominate on everything. We're gonna dominate on chores. We're gonna dominate on doing this curriculum. We're gonna dominate on getting wins. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
Dominate.
Dominate.
Appreciate y'all. Love y'all, brothers.
Love you. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.